สวัสดีครับ Greetings once again from Bangkok Kasit Piromya. We are now at the beginning of the month of November 2024. But during the last week of October 2024, there was quite in a sense upheaval in the Thai political arena that has become the talk of the town and has created much interest among the Thai public in general, and I'm quite sure alerted the attention of the international community as well. The issue or the story was about the fact that the government side wanted to nominate and have the decision made on the position of the chairman of the board of the Bank of Thailand or the National Bank of Thailand. And the person in question or nominated, Mr. Kitirat Naranong, is a man of much controversy, intensely disliked by many quarters in the Thai society for his conduct of the affair of state when he was a prime minister, Minister of Finance, Minister of Commerce, especially during the government under the leadership of Madam Yingluck Shinawat a few years ago. But that is not as important as the fact it is well known in the Thai society at large that Mr. Kitirat Naranong is a sort of a man Friday, a subordinate, a disciple of Mr. Thaksin Shinawat. So Mr. Kitirat Naranong is Mr. Thaksin Shinawat's man. And Mr. Thaksin Shinawat, the supremo of the Thai political arena, loves to appoint his own entourage, his disciples, his supporters, his political servants to various positions inside the government and around the government. And the position of the chairman of the board of the Bank of Thailand is one. Yet, Mr. Thaksin and the government of the Pheu Thai party seem to forget that the Bank of Thailand or the central bank of any particular democratic country must be independent, devoid or void of political interference and control. So the name of Mr. Kitirat Naranong, supported and backed by Mr. Thaksin Shinawat and the Pheu Thai party, his party, has backfired, leading so much of the opposition inside, outside the parliament, in the media in general, and in the social media in particular. And on top of that, 300 economists of Thai universities and practitioners of economic theories and philosophy and so on have jointly put their names to oppose the candidacy of Mr. Kitirat Naranong. And on top of that, current officials of the Bank of Thailand as well as former members of the Bank of Thailand, totaling about 300 persons, have also put their signatures expressing their opposition to the candidacy of Mr. Kitirat Ranong. Because everyone knows, whether you are an economist or Bank of Thailand officials, knows about the background of Mr. Kitirat Ranong and his personal close relationship with Mr. Thaksin Shinawatra. It is an infringement on the principle of check and balance, separation of power, independent entities as different opposed to bureaucracy or political positions and so on. It is an insult to the intelligence and to the moral consciousness of many people of Thailand for Mr. Thaksin to once again use his political power to ignore the principle of the separation of power and the sanctity of the independency of the Bank of Thailand. Disregarding international norms and practice, disregarding the respectability the international community would have for the Kingdom of Thailand. And on top of that, the Bank of Thailand is more or less the Thailand entity that deals with the World Bank as well as the International Monetary Fund, IMF. And what would the World Bank say and conduct its affairs with the Bank of Thailand if the Bank of Thailand is no longer independent and being very professional in their conduct of their responsibilities and so on? It's detrimental to the Bank of Thailand and to the Kingdom of Thailand as a whole. And the culprit in this game is Mr. Thaksin Shinawatra and his political servant, Mr. Kitirat Ranong. But what is quite encouraging to all of us is the fact that 300 economists, about 300 officials, past and present of the Bank of Thailand, have the courage and the sense of duty to come out and oppose this folly of political power. It is something very laudable indeed. And I think the Thai public, international community, especially those living in Thailand, must also come out to render support to the good people, to these active citizens of Thailand, to oppose any wrongdoings, ill intention for the Kingdom of Thailand. Maybe this is a turning point where abusive political power can no longer has its existence in the Thai political arena. They have to fade away. They have to leave the political arena. And this collective action by the officials of the Bank of Thailand as well as by the economists of Thailand, maybe it is a turning point in the Thai political arena that there is no more room for abusive behavior by any political personalities or entity. It will be good for Thailand. Let's be hopeful. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณมากครับ สวัสดีครับ